Center. Joy that I welcome you all to this curtain ceremony to commence work on the reconstruction of the TEMA Sports Stadium. The dream come to pass. I'm also privileged to welcome the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Honorable Samuel Opusu, to this special occasion. I have, and I know most of you here seated up, also look forward to this day. As a number of sports, when I assumed the position of the Metro Chief Executive of TEMA, one of the main issues I wanted to tackle was to reconstruct the TEMA Sports Stadium to a stature that will befit a port city. Looking at the city of TEMA, I felt that TEMA needed a sports stadium befitting its status. And so I had a deep-seated desire and longing to see the TEMA Sports Stadium transformed into an international sports stadium with modern facilities, a stadium that the people of TEMA can boast of. To this end, TEMA Federation started looking for funding and partnership to achieve this goal. I must say that it has not been easy since it has taken some close to 2 years to bring Trans-Atlantic Business Development Resource on board. I recall that many times I was called upon by honorable assembly members and other well-meaning residents of TEMA to complain about the poor state of the stadium. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, the TEMA Stadium was built in the early 60s by five philanthropists by name Mr. Mandi, a former civil engineer of TDC, Mr. Ellen Adi, a senior estate officer also of TDC, Mr. Owusu Secretary, a contractor, Coach P.K. Minister, a senior administrator of the defunct TEMA District Council, the TEMA District Council, and the doctor is here, who happened to be a assembly member, and Mr. Apple, an educationist. The stadium was built as a recreational center to boost the development of sports and also provide a place for leisure for the people who live around. With time, however, the TEMA Sports Stadium has assumed significant importance as some very important matches are played here. Let me say that since the stadium was created, the TEMA Metropolitan Assembly and the National Sports Council have undertaken some major and minor works on the stadium to bring it to its current state. And this includes the construction of the stadium walls and the astroturf of the park. Again, it is important to mention that the 2001 Accra Sports Stadium disaster raised the concern of the need to reconstruct the TEMA Sports Stadium, as it was recommended by the Okujetu Committee, which visited the stadium. Honorable Minister, this whole captain ceremony today therefore marks the beginning of a dream of having a very modern sports stadium in TEMA. The TEMA has entered into a build, operate, and transfer partnership with Trans-Atlantic Business Development Resource to construct a 20,000-seater sports stadium with modern facilities. This definitely will be a big edifice in TEMA and the country at large. I would like to take the opportunity to express our deepest appreciation to Trans-Atlantic Business Development Resource for agreeing to partner with us, and I pray and hope that this project will see the light of the day. I wish to acknowledge them that even as they put their hands to the plow, they will not turn back. Thank you, and may God richly bless us all.
Members of the press, distinguished invited ladies and gentlemen, and with all protocol observed, it is a great honor and privilege for me as the Director of Resource Development for Trans-Atlantic Business Development LLC, USA, to lead this partnership for the reconstruction and redevelopment of the TEMA Sports Stadium, for which reasons we are gathered here today to perform the salt cutting. Before I proceed any further, may I crave your indulgence, honorable ladies and gentlemen, to introduce members of the partnership involved in this enterprise from Georgia, Atlanta, USA. Kindly help me welcome Mr. Buddy Murphy, also known as Neem Mantekwao, Director of Transatlantic Business Development Resources, LLC, USA. Here's the opportunity to do that. We have also Nene Achirepenta Peter, Mankralo for Prom Traditional Area, and also a Director of TBDR Ghana. We have Mr. Charles Akins. Unfortunately, he is the CEO for TBDR. He's not here. We have some difficulties with flight arrangement, so he will be here on Friday. So we can still give him a round of applause in his absence. We also have Mr. Ernest Kelly, one of our financiers. He's the CEO for International Concrete Forum Limited, New Orleans, USA. He's arriving 11 a.m. this morning. Let's do that for him. Over the past 2 years, for today's ceremony, we have in our midst Mr. Prince Ni Ofori, also known as Kobo. Kobo, he's at the back there. Thank you. We have the industry play important roles in every economy all over the world, and Ghana is no exception. Tourism has the potential of diversifying the economy of the only city situated on the Greenwich Meridian TEMA. It is against this background that I encourage my brethren from Transatlantic Business Development Resources USA and its subsidiary strategic investors from the US to team up with the TMA in the reconstruction of the TEMA Sports Stadium to a status commensurate and befitting the stature of this city. Our group consists of consultants, architects, engineers, and financiers who have designed and built stadiums for the US Olympics and many others throughout the world. The building and construction of this edifice, if given all the needed attention and support, will provide employment opportunities for the indigents during and after the construction, and also generate revenue for the TEMA Metropolitan Assembly. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, another objective for the redevelopment of this stadium is to provide suitable sports infrastructure which will undoubtedly improve the quality of football and other sporting disciplines in the TEMA metropolis. Natural and human resources here in Ghana to produce an even greater economic impact with the highest and the brightest minds, talent, skills, and experience of our indigenous people from the diaspora and then across the Atlantic. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the new TEMA Sports Stadium is designed to provide the following: an open roof panel and a high quality grass pitch to give it a 5-star stadium status. The use of these open roof panels will allow as much daylight and ventilation to conform to world standards. The stadium will be provided with standard athletic tracks and flat lighting systems fitted with scoreboards and loudspeakers. An Olympic-sized swimming pool, children's playground, table tennis court, changing rooms for teams and officials, viewing room for media personnel, conference and lecture halls for meetings and workshops will also be catered for. Toilets and washrooms will be built at vantage points for general public with modern security systems and a standby generator for the smooth operation of the facility at all times. There will be several entry and exit points with modern ticket booths for easy exiting in the events that warrant such situations. It will have a flagship hotel with restaurant and shops alongside to boost tourism and hospitality services in the metropolis as part of the plan. For a seating capacity of 20,000, of which the VIP section will be covered as shown in the artist impression. Honorable Ministers, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, hosting of sporting activities at this stadium after construction will have a profound unifying effect which will resonate far beyond mere sporting successes in the city of TEMA. I believe now is the time for TEMA to be placed among the early cities around the world. There is a need, therefore, to put up an edifice that is congruous and befits the city of TEMA. The time has come, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to infuse a new lease of life into sporting activities in this great sporting city, which once provided the bulk of the members of the national table tennis, the volleyball and basketball teams, and single-handedly provided 8 of the under-17 World Cup winning champions. In my opinion, TEMA Metropolis really deserves what we are about today. Honorable ministers, honorable chief executive, members of parliament present, honorable assembly members, the TEMA man-chair, Nime Name, members of the press. The speech of Joseph Stalin given on the 19th of August 1939, I quote, "It is imperative that we agree to conclude the pact," unquote. May we, with one accord, therefore, conclude this pact. Thank you.
And to say that I'm happy that at long last, TEMA Metropolis is getting something that befits the status of this great metropolis in the provision of this modern sports stadium with all its ancillary facilities. I also want to commend the Metropolitan Chief Executive and his team for putting this project together for the shortcutting to take place this morning. Indeed, this is being done in line with the government public-private partnership initiative, which you all know that during the course of the year, public-private partnership law was put in place to regulate all investments that are done within the framework of the public-private partnership. We all recognize that the assemblies are service providers. They are supposed to provide services like giving out the sports stadium, good roads, sanitary facilities, housing, and other social interventions like health and other things for the people. The assembly is constrained in terms of resources to be able to do this alone. That is why government has created the enabling environment for metropolitan, municipal, and these assemblies to go into public-private partnership with investors to provide some of these facilities. So I'm happy that transatlantic business development resources has found a safe haven in TEMA. I believe that TEMA provides a very unique environment and atmosphere for investment, because this is an area where you have absolute peace and tranquility. And so when you are investing your money here, you have no fears at all that you cannot make the necessary returns. I believe that this stadium, when constructed, will add another color and glamour to the beautiful harbor city of TEMA. And also to use this opportunity to call on other corporate bodies within the confines of our country that they should emulate the shining examples of other corporate bodies elsewhere. When you go to the UK, you have the Emirates, you have the Etihad, you have several other companies investing heavily in sports and soccer activities. We expect our corporate bodies in Ghana to take advantage of the favorable investment climate to also invest and at least have their names attached to some of these important edifices. I am happy that transatlantic development resource is coming to set the pace for others to emulate. But the challenge is that even though this is a foreign intervention, which is very much welcome, because Ghana has opened its doors to foreign direct investment in all aspects of our social life. And for me, investing in sports, because Ghana is a soccer crazy nation. So if we are investing in soccer, you are investing in the building of stadium, it is an investment worth pursuing, and definitely you will have the necessary returns. But my call is that I'm calling on our other corporate bodies like the GASEMs, the TEMA refineries, the Kapohas, and the several other companies dotted around here. Wouldn't it be nice to also see your names attached to some of these important edifices? Like you go there and this is a Kapoha Stadium or this is a TEMA refinery stadium, and investing in it in the long term, because at the end of the day, you will definitely recoup the investment that has been put into this project. I am happy that this particular project is not only confined itself with the sports stadium, but also coming up with other facilities like an Olympic-sized swimming pool. You all saw the World Cup, the Olympic Games recently, that some countries were just taking gold medals from swimming. If I look at our fishermen and our fisherfolk, and the people along our lake here, all the way from the New Town to Bukum, we have a lot of swimmers. Giving them the facilities and the opportunity and getting them necessary technical expertise, I think they can go to Olympic Games and bring a lot of gold medals, because already they are in the business of swimming and all those things. So I think Neil will be excited that this Olympic-sized swimming pool is located in TEMA here. TEMA New Town and the people under the TEMA Traditional Council will take advantage of this. And also, let me also ask the National Sports Council and our sports authorities that they must be proactive. Once these facilities are